You eat the seed. Creation and destruction. The bulb has always been about control and domination. Its church casting its light everywhere. And you've seen the power of the Hungry One in the ruins of Port Syrup, and you've seen these two extremes, and you have chosen Lepan's wish, a wish somewhere, not even in the middle, but in the middle and then far beyond and past to something new and strange and exciting. When Liam thinks of change and the change that he would wish to see in the world, what is the change Liam would most wish to see?
I think he wishes that this kind of like bursting creativity of Candia and embrace of magic and individualism would burst forth, and that instantly Candia would quadruple in size with its place on the Calorum map.
I mean, fuck me, right? You guys hear a deep rumble in the earth and see mountains begin to sprout on the horizon. And you feel a shifting, the cola rushes down the river as Candia's lands expand to 400% of their current size.
Thank you so much. I just became the queen, and my realm just got fucking huge.
And as Emperor, this is going to be a nightmare.
Liam, you hear the chuckle of a far-off rabbit closing the door as the final structure. Is there anything that Lepan whispers to Liam on his way out of this reality?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a seed guy.
Cool.
Preston, come on.
Yes!
One final kiss that you feel on your cheek.
So wet.
And the magic fades. A new age of Candia is born, and the only rival to the feasting of a new, vast, and magical Candia is the feasting in Cometa, as the Emperor Amathar of the House of Rocks embraces his title and bringing a new age of peace to these realms. The newly crowned prince, or I should say king of Vegetania, Nezemiah Cabbage, apologizes deeply for the violence of his people and had no idea that this pontifex was in fact so violent. The Senate of Silesia, once again newly formed after a brief dip into fascism, sends a formal envoy to thank you for the dispatch of the horrifying Imperator Ciabatta. And at the various feasts, Basham Yaso approaches. Maybe I was wrong about you.
Well, we make mistakes.
You think it's okay if I kick all the priests out of my lands?
Oh, honestly, the only thing I ask is that you send a missive to my daughter and bring her along with you.
You know, Candia doing very well since return of magic. Maybe this Queen Saccharina want to fly her dragon and show us Meatlanders how to bring things back from asleep.
I'm sure she would.
I'm definitely going through Milan, charring some shit up.
In Candia, the Order of the Spinning Stars ranks swell as new magics are discovered. Sir Theobald, the Knights of Northumbria are proud at attention as you serve your new queen and protect all of the vast riches of Candia. And Liam, there are a lot of strange new seeds in this land. Magic seeds. Seeds that won't hurt anyone and can do miraculous and amazing things.
Would you like to be the master gardener instead?
Yes! I'm so done with being an archer.
As we end, I would like each of you to please give me a moment from our heroes as the new peace descends upon the land.
I think after I iced the Pontifex and the carrot, I collected their bodies again. And when we got to like once the town was like back together, we revived them and we keep them in prison. And when they came to and I had saved their lives, I just kind of like explained that I'm sick of revenge and icing people and stalking in the dark to try to bring back a pig that will never come back. And I just am like, in sweetness there is strength, but also in strength there is sweetness. And this is my like mercy for you two, but you're gonna be in jail for the rest of your lives. And they have a lot of candy and literature in there.
Sir Theobald.
I think I think Theo is extremely relieved that everything kind of wrapped up so neatly, but I think as everybody's kind of like, after there's like the little reunion of the siblings and everything, I think I would like to go up to Amathar and Ruby and just say, you could have told me.
Told you what?
That you had a claim to the throne.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm a warrior, right? The night before one of the biggest battles of our lives.
I know.
You think I'm gonna come and put that in your head?
Saccharina would have been fine being your heir. It didn't need to. I never betrayed you, and I never would betray you, and I never would betray you either, Ruby.
We just didn't want to put that. We didn't want to have to make you choose.
I understand that, and I did something very similar with Liam. I told him a half-truth. I told him that Saccharina was in danger, so I did the same thing that you did. But yeah, I want you to know that the crown.
So Theobald, go fuck Gooey.
All right. As I start to walk away, I'm like, the crown never meant anything. I just wanted to protect your family. She's also the rock.
Big style.
I'm very submissive. I'm going to get slammed down big style. I go and I get slammed down big style.
What a fitting end for Theobald's story. Cumulus.
I think Cumulus is, taking stock of the order. He's like looking in the armory with all the magical weapons. Sort of walks past he opens one more set of doors and there's floor to ceiling just stacks of towels. And then,
Snickersnack goes, many died to protect this room.
and we will always protect it. And then he walks past opens another set of doors, and there's a chocolate hen, and he picks it up, and he just.
Amathar.
I think after a long day of advisement from Saccharina about distributing magic throughout the world, we're just kind of walking through the halls of Castle Candia. So yeah, that's where I slept when I was growing up. And so, it was like me and then me and Saffria, we used to get up to so much shit, I tell you. I have to show you all the secret passages here and stuff.
Please do.
There's 5 that he doesn't know about.
I'm pretty sure Swifty actually found them.
Honestly.
Really channeling a lot of his aggression into exploring and mischief.
Honestly.
He keeps asking for an apartment in
Dulcing.
A nice 3-bedroom in Dulcington!
I get it. Honestly, I get it.
I'm wearing 4 thongs! How's that?
I bet how many are you wearing now?
I'm glad I didn't murder you, and I rarely say that! Warmth fills your heart to be in this place that you discovered before the battle you were always longed to be in, even when they didn't know that you were out there.
I have one final piece of business.
Yeah.
I think I just want to make it clear that in my free time, I've also done some adventuring with Cinnamon down to Vegetania to look for sort of a food substitute for human hearts. I heard of something called pea protein.
Give me an investigation check. Our last check of the game. Why not?
Okay.
18.
You find a lot of great pea protein. It's really helpful. It's really good for him. And there's something kind of beautiful about it being vegetarian in nature. And that's really wonderful. Dragon. I will also say this. The dragon is of the hungry one, and it fed on the power of the bulb because that's what the bulb has always represented to the hungry one, these two forces. In the village where Liam has kept the incredibly resurrected Pontifex and Sir Caradin that now work as kind of monastic prisoners.
I visit them each day. We chat and they hate it.
You find there, though, that a tree is growing, a tree that looks a lot like the tinfoil robes of a chocolate rabbit warlock you never got to meet. And it grows from where, actually it's outside of, I should say it's outside of Castle Candy. It's where Liam made his wish. A tree grows there in bright pink and green and yellow and different colors with tinfoil leaves and huge chocolate fruit on them. And you watch as cranky Cinnamon, that has not gotten to eat any hearts lately, and may never grow as big as he might have if he had been allowed to get angrier and angrier, reaches out and eats a little fruit off of this wish tree. And you see that his eyes are red, and they look at you with something like recognition and love, as though this dragon, who loved you, of course, but also loved what he was able to do because of you, regards you instead. And it seems even something as primal as a dragon can be changed by a wish for a better world. He grows gentle. You see he turns around and for the first time regards the world not with hunger, but with wonder. Ruby.
I'd like to stay in Candia, at least for now, and give Saccharina the sister that she never had. And I feel like everybody's probably pretty sad. And the best remedy for that is maybe to have a little circus show that travels around the land and performs for the people. Because I think that we could all use a little bit of cheering up.
After a long time of being a good and wonderful sister with your parents in the city of Comida ruling the Concord, it is helpful for the new and powerful Witch Queen of Candia to have an advisor that is cunning and slight of her ways and clever and sly, to teach her about the Candia that she was not fortunate enough to grow up in.
Honestly, I should have studied more for this. I did not set myself up for success, but I'll help you as much as I can.
Later,
Maybe we should just do some acrobatics.
Oh, you know what? Thank you.
later in life, when finally these things are settled, you're given a flyer, and the Traveling Swirler Sisters are coming through town.
I'll be back. Okay.
A beautiful multicolored road stretches away through a land made of candy, and the bright colors of the circus, bringing nothing but joy to all the people here. Ruby flies through the air. Peace, wonder, joy, and an age of magic. So much sorrow, but through long nights and hard work and reaching out to understand each other, a very sweet age is dawning. That's all for A Crown of Candy. Thanks for watching.